Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Ashdir, and focusing primarily on Graham Bell right now for next 20 minutes is going to be primarily on telecom. We are a very startup company. We started in 2009. Team of technocrats who were there in the telecom for years. Our main focus, our main business line was VoIP, voice over IP. That's a new business, new industry which India is moving to. We never wanted to focus on TDM as well as analog, where a lot of people are therein. It's a team of around 30 people. We wanted to primarily focus purely on VoIP, that too on telecom. The touch points in next 15-20 minutes, I'm going to talk about innovativeness onto the product level. Let's see what an organization needs today. When we started our office, I think my voice is quite clear if I go up from here. When we started our office, we all people sit and we said, what do we need when we open an office or a company? Can I have that cordless mic by the time, if you don't mind? Hello. So when we opened our office, we thought, what a company requires when he opens an office. Okay? Today, there's a very hype word called unified communications. We're going to talk it later, one slide down. People used to buy PBX, an intercom system for their office. The days move, when we were there in job, people moved to KTS, a key telephone systems. Then the people moved to IP PBX, and for the last, I think, a decade, people are talking about unified communications. People buy surveillance. We see a lot of cameras here in this room. Earlier, people used to buy CCTVs. The days moved. The things moved to IP cameras. And now people are moving to PTZ cameras, where you can pan, tilt, and zoom the camera from the remote side. The third thing what we thought, what does another company needs, is an access control system. The guy comes, does an RF, it's integrated with an RF or a card, and the guy comes in. This is the third thing any company needs. The people who are, the companies are more bigger and have locational presence, they go for video conferencing, audio conferencing, speaker, paging systems, and call center solutions. I repeat this slide, it's very important. When a company opens, they buy a UC, they buy cameras, they buy an access control, they buy video conferencing systems, they buy paging systems, and they buy a call center solutions if they are into that domain. And I haven't found any office who doesn't have these 3 or 4 products installed in their office. I just want to give you a brief what a UC is all about, so that the presentation becomes more understand to everyone. When we make a call in our office, it's a voice call. People say a product, a box, which do a voice call. It can handle video calls. It does presence. It's integrated with email, and it is integrated with the fax server. All in one box. In brief, is called a unified communication. This hyped word is there for last 1 decade. People like Cisco, Avaya, NEC, you would have heard of these guys, Microsoft. They are harping a lot on this product. The prices are high. The best of the industries are putting it up in their offices. Deepak, we go ahead. When we saw a slide before that what a company requires is a UC, surveillance, access control, paging system, VC, call centers. The concerns which I found was very clearly, I think everyone who is right now representing his company would be having all these products in their office. It's from a different vendors. A CCTV is supplied by a different vendor. A PBX is supplied by a different vendor. An access control is supplied by a different vendor. A VC is supplied by a different vendor. Or the same vendor supplying different products. This is the reality. This is the situation which is happening everywhere globally. I'm not talking of India. Okay? Every product works with its own software or hardware accessories. We had a dream that is it possible that if this is a camera and the gentleman has a phone on his extension on his table, can he call up a camera as an intercom? Just think about it. We had a dream that if someone comes to meet him from his intercom, can he call up the access control? If he needs to do a video conferencing, he doesn't have to go to the video conferencing room. He can pick up the phone and can do the video conferencing. This was my dream. And believe me, this was an innovativeness no one is doing till now. Okay? We thought of it. We thought integration between the products is a dream. People talk about installing a video conferencing with UC. That's okay. People do 2 products, do a tile lining and get it done. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about integrating surveillance with PBX, integrating access control with the PBX, integrating UC with the PBX, integrating VC with the PBX, and integrating paging system with the PBX. Just think about this plan, that the gentleman who's there on his phone, on his table, have control of all 5 systems in his company from the same extension of the PBX. This was my dream when we started this business in 2009. Deepak, we go ahead. So what I just spoke, this is UC which people hype about. Let's add this. I would like everyone to please put some focus over here. So we wanted this to be added here with the UC. Just think about this. If UC is there and I add all these 4 products or 5 products what we just spoke in last 2 minutes, we coined a new word called unified convergence. We thought why to stop at unified communication which people are talking about for last 1 decade, or integrating voice, email, video, presence. Forget about it. Let's join all other products also with the same. And we thought of innovating a new product called unified convergence. Deepak, we go ahead. We went into lots of research. We were a small startup company. So whatever funds we saved out of our salary, we can't extend long. So we did a lot of research. We spoke to people. Yes, we focused mainly in developed countries. Being quality is my concern, our concern. So we never wanted to start where we don't have money, we go into the crisis management. So we wanted to work with all branded, known brands, developed country brands. We spoke to a lot of companies. And there was one technology which is accepted worldwide. If you people are aware of it, it is called SIP, SIP. It is an open platform used by all telecom companies today. For an example, you have a phone line in your house. You can put a Panasonic phone, you can put a BPL phone, you can put a Beetle phone. You can buy any phone from the market and plug into your phone line because it works on a standard protocol. Similarly, on VoIP, SIP is a standard protocol which every company is now working worldwide. Either it is Cisco, Avaya, NEC, Mitel, Alcatel, you name the brand, everyone is working on SIP. The days are over till last year when they used to work on proprietary technologies and used to harp on the expansion cost for all their existing customers. We said we're going to stick on SIP, on VoIP. We spoke to surveillance company in US and UK and said, can you load a SIP client on the camera? A SIP is a protocol, a set of software. We are not a technology guys, but we had an idea. So we went to the surveillance company and said, if this is a camera, can I load in that SIP client on this? If we are able to do that, the phone which he has on his phone also has a SIP. So he will be able to make a phone call to that camera. They said, do you think there is a demand? We said, let's try it. The camera remains the same, the IP camera. They loaded a SIP client on it and it became a SIP camera. And I am very proudly saying that we are one of the first companies to launch a SIP camera globally. Okay? You had seen a PBX in your offices? We wanted that PBXs to also understand SIP. If they will not understand, that phone cannot make a call to camera. And that's nothing great Today all IP PBXs talk SIP. So I am not doing any innovation. What innovation I wanted my SIP PBX to do was to put video codecs. Gentlemen just said from Star India about something on the transcoding, Transcoding is that codec negotiations, what happens, while transferring the files. Either it is voice or data. In IP, it's all packet. Okay? So we wanted that transcoding not only happen to the voice, but video also. If my PBX starts understanding video also on SIP, it means he can not only call up a phone camera, he can see also what's happening in there on his phone. So he in Delhi can call up a camera which is in a conference room in Bangalore as an intercom and can see the conference room on the phone. Once we achieved this by putting video codecs into it, we went a step ahead and thought, why not to do a video conferencing now? When he can make a point-to-point video call, why not he hold me as we hold our normal phone line calls, and call up another person, put a conference. We said, it's the same thing what a video conference does. He makes me a video call, put it on the hold, dial another video call and make a conference bridge. Why to buy so-called Polycoms and Life Size and Cisco telepresence? Spends huge money in crores, 7 zeros. I think people, get tired counting zeros, and put this as a feature in the PBX. So that's another USP we spoke to our people. Can you do that? As we asked the surveillance people to put SIP client on the camera, we requested the paging companies from Czech Republic. There's a very big company called 2N, if you heard of. That's the world's #1 company in paging. We said, can you put a SIP client on the paging device also? So there is a speaker over here. When we saw that, 2611 Bombay, what is the biggest irony today in surveillance? The one who has got a view of a camera is a stupid, and the one who doesn't have a view of a camera is a GM security. This is the biggest irony of surveillance today in this world. Though you saw that computer with tips, people seeing different cameras, it's always there in the knock where security guards are sitting. And the GM security would be a brigadier or colonel in a Taj, would be in his plush room, which he would not be having any surveillance control. So we said, if we give this feature of surveillance on the phone, the brigadier can call up any Taj in the world and see what's happening in his Taj. And if he sees there is a problem, from the same phone he can call up the speaker and announce. I'm talking about all new, and there's no one except us who's doing it. So we said convergence of UC with surveillance, with paging, with video bridge, with video call in one box. We went to access control. Same thing. You had seen people when come up, they put RF or there's a bell with a security guard, he presses it and the door gets opened. We said remove it, far off. If I had come to meet the gentleman or to him, there should be a keypad on the access control or the number, I dial it, his phone should ring from the access control. And I say, what's your name? Sorry. Chiradeep. I say, Chiradeep, this is Ashdir. Chiradeep says, hi Ashdir, how are you? He presses the button from the phone itself, from the keypad of the phone, and the lock is open. And mind it, Chiradeep has only one phone. I'm sorry, 2 minutes more. 15 minutes over. Oh, so. Go, Deepak, you move ahead fast. Now, this is what is an explanation on what I just spoke. This is my magic box. This is the extension Chiradeep's extension. He can make a video call. He can make an extension call. He can control the access. He can do a video conferencing. He can do a SIP surveillance, voice as well as video. He can announce a speaker, and he is integrated with UC and MS Outlook. Today people are just hyping about this for last 10 years. So-called Cisco's, Microsoft's, MS Link, earlier used to be OCS 2007 if you heard of. Okay, people are just harping about this. We said forget it, yeah. Let's converge every product in. And believe me, it created a revolution today. Can we go Deepak ahead? I will show you spin-off benefits. We said, why does every time a guy needs to buy that box? Can you go slide back? I said, let the customer, if Chiradeep doesn't want to buy this box, why should I push him? Can I give a solution standalone? Do we have spin-off standalone benefits? Also, and then scalable and upgradable whenever he wishes to buy it. Deepak, go ahead. He just buys a phone. You had heard of cloud computing. Every guy is hearing cloud computing for years. Go greens and e-waste. But cloud telephony we did. We hosted a free PBX on the cloud. You buy a phone from me, a video phone. We have configured with the MAC ID. Chirodip gets a number. As soon as he plugs into a standard vanilla DSL, either in his house or office, similarly he gets or you get. And once you know each phone numbers, you can make voice calls, video calls, and 3-party video conference free for lifetime. Just buy one phone. And this is global.
Question. It'll be one phone per user. Talking about 3 people.
We have one phone per user. For a voice communication, you need to have a cradle. But it also gives you video. And remember, my phone also gives you 3-party VC built-in. Video conferencing built in the phone without buying that Magic Box black one, which is can go up to 104-party VC. That's another USP. There we hit enterprise, you know. I'm sorry, I'm going to take 5 minutes more. I'm going to push up fast.
No, you lose the, we cannot allow 5 minutes because we'll go out of the schedule.
2 minutes?
No. We already taken 2 minutes. We'll start at the Q&A. We interrupted you. We started the Q&A.
Is 20 minutes over or what?
15 minutes.
Do you have any video on the operation?
I have a video on YouTube, but if they can give me a bandwidth, I can video right now.
No, just you played video, not live. Or some video they have shown earlier, somebody has shown in the beginning the operations of this. It's more.
Go fast. So the market impact, I'll just take 2 minutes, 1 minute more, that's it. Market size, we are trying to integrate different system integration resulted for a bigger player for SI vendors. It is an interop. So we don't create monopoly over. Our products can be used by Cisco's, Avayas, Alcatels and NEC because everyone is working on SIP. So we are not dictating here our technology. Because it is an interop product, so people can buy products from us and integrate with their PBXs. Deepak, can you go ahead? As the technology became more cost effective, so people started using it. And remember, because everything is on IP, so copper wires and RF cables which you have for TVs are all out. On one network in the office, you are using all infra. Your surveillance is on that, your PBX is on that, your UC is on that, your paging is on that. No electrical wires, no RF wires, only IP wire which every organization has it for their PC. So now the new telecom policy, if you guys have gone through the 2012, the 4G is coming and they are talking about 170 million broadband customers by 2017 with 600 million with 2 MB download speed. This is what National Telecom Policy KPMG is talking about. If that bandwidth comes, because VoIP talks about packet, you can see, and the RPU of every voice call is going down. Companies are in red. So people are talking and harping on this technology, and we hope with this VoIP and interoperability we go ahead. That's all from my side. Any questions?
Good. This sounded good. As far as you're concerned, and since you're a startup, how are you seeing your traction in the market?
We have made people lose their feet. People like Wipro, AGC, Siemens, NEC, they're all my system integrators. They're all shocked. The interoperability certification they're putting on the website, with these products we work. It is other way around. They have put it on their web that, darling, you want this feature, please buy that Magic Box from me and buy these products with them. We have made them, within 2.5 years, we have already crossed 4 million USD. And this is innovation, no one has it. Believe me, you will not find a single company who does this.
No, except for some of the features, integration with MS Outlook, etc. Let's say a Skype or a Magic Jack.
The phone is Skype certified. Can you just go back? Go back. No, one ahead. Okay. Yeah. This IP video talk is Skype certified. So from the same extension which you have on your phone, you can log in Skype account also through the same. So in Punjab, a real case study, there are a lot of people who go for study in UK. The travel agent took 200 video phones from us. Just that as a combo he gives one, because there are old couples, they don't know how to open a PC, log in through a Skype. They say, बच्चा जाएगा आपका UK, आपको ये बटन दबाना है, आपका फ्री में बात होगा. A travel agent has sold this product along with the visas to the kids and to the old parents who are in Punjab villages.
So what is the next challenge for you?
Right now I don't think, and my only consideration out over here is that because 4G is coming into it, so we have to create some applications. I'm behind the life of my principal partners to create vast applications on Android and iPad and iPhone, so that the same thing which is he's doing from his phone, he can do it from his mobile. And I'm 20% through on it.
What is the sort of count of subscribers or these boxes in India right now?
Huge. I think we sell every quarter, I can give you a count, around 2,000 pieces.
What's your supply chain? Are you going to be able to ramp up your availability of boxes?
Yes, sir. We have a, to create a reach, we have a dealer network down to us.
No, I'm talking about not the dealer network. I'm talking about your supply chain of availability of boxes. Where are you assembling?
We create an extensive stock.
Where are you assembling? Are you assembling locally?
No, we are not assembling. What we did, we have technology partners of
Yes.
some 5 countries.
Yes.
This is not one product.
Right.
So what we started is, we created, gave them ideas,
Yes.
surveillance company, paging companies,
Okay.
installed our ideas into it,
Right.
loaded the clients into it,
Yes.
and we keep the inventory here in India and put it as a box and sell it as a total box solution or standalone solution also.
So you have a supply chain.
Oh yeah.
Across the board. Interesting concept. I think it's good. Thank you.
Thank you very much.